Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I am Auphanim. So today we're going to talk about XRP, okay? Because XRP hate is at an all-time high. We're going to go over some details about why XRP is considered the one, the king, okay? Because people hate XRP too much. It doesn't seem like they're well educated. So I'm going to give you some numbers that are going to blow your mind. And we're going to sort some things out here and get some things corrected about XRP, all right? Now, what was XRP designed for? Let's just start there. Because I want to tear apart this little story that Bitcoin has to die. Listen, I don't care if Bitcoin succeeds or dies. It has no effect on the success of XRP. It doesn't. XRP was invented to replace SWIFT. Please tell me what Bitcoin has to do with SWIFT. It has nothing to do with SWIFT. Please tell me what Bitcoin has to do with bank institutions and moving bank money. Nothing at all. XRP has over 150 or 200 bank partners? Something around there, some astronomical number of bank partners. It was designed to replace SWIFT. So pretty much the only thing holding XRP back is regulatory clarity. That's it. No millionaire can stop XRP from rising. No billionaire can stop XRP from rising. Even what is going through right now, they're only delaying the inevitable. That's all. Now, let's take a look at what XRP is trying to replace. We've gone over this before, but I just want to give this stuff to you so we can get some clarity on this. Now, XRP was designed to replace the SWIFT system, which moves money all around the world across borders and in various regions and sectors and such, right? SWIFT processes 2 billion messages per year, right? So messaging is how they transmit the financial data. Daily overall volume of messages sent using SWIFT system has tripled over 7 years. So what that tells us is that it's only growing. So what XRP stands to take over or inherit or converge with is only going to continue to grow. Keep that in mind when we're talking about these numbers coming up. Keep that in mind that it's only going to grow. So even more money is going to pour into XRP as well as XLM over the next 10 years. I say once more, as I always say, does it matter how long it takes? If you never have to work again, if you're on a permanent vacation, like, come on now, does it really matter? Let's continue on here. It says with peak days over 10 million messages in a day. We're going to get some more accurate numbers. Don't even worry about it. We're going to go forward with this. SWIFT messages direct the transfer of nearly $5 trillion worldwide each day. Let that sink in just for a moment, everyone. Let me say that again. SWIFT messages direct the transfer of $5 trillion each day, not year, each day. If it even replaces a small percentage of the SWIFT system, you think that the price is going to stay where it is now. You think that it can't go much higher. Come on. You think that the all-time high is where it would stop if it replaces the SWIFT system in totality or even in part when SWIFT moves $5 trillion worldwide each day? There's no way you believe that. It's not possible. I refuse to believe that people believe that. That's not possible. No. Now let's go here. Let's give you some more numbers as to why people believe XRP is the one, the king. Same thing with XLM, because they have so many bank partners as well. Oh, it's a beautiful time to be alive, people, and be holding banking coins. That does not mean you can't get money elsewhere. Get money wherever you can. Make money. Get to that money. So if you see an opportunity, not financial advice, you see an opportunity in a non-utility coin, you did your due diligence, you did your research, you feel like you want to jump in and take some people's money, then you go get that money. It's legal. You go get that money in those non-utility coins. If you see an opportunity in NFTs and you know that it only costs 0.001 algo to mint your NFT, which is pretty much you minting your stuff for free, but you're selling your work for $100, $200, and you're going to see that great return on investment, then you should probably go get that money, not financial advice. You get money wherever you can. All right. But let's go back to these numbers. How much money does SWIFT move a year? Remember, XRP, I want to keep saying this, XRP was designed to replace SWIFT. Replace Swift. It's designed to replace Swift. Keep that in focus. Keep your mind on the money. The money. You're not here for war. You're not here to battle people. You're not here to argue. We're here to keep our focus on that money so we can get that money. And you need all your focus to make as much money and wealth as possible, to continue to build your brand, build your business, continue to be an investor, focusing on finding catalysts. We need all of our focus where it belongs, on getting to that money. Now, let's continue on here. According to the document from the U.S. Treasury, Swift handles about $5 trillion a day, we already said that, or given about 250 business days per year, about $1.2 quadrillion a year. Let that sink in for a moment. This is why they believe XRP is the one. This is why. If they even take a piece of that, you believe that the price is going to stay below that all-time high? There is no way you can possibly believe that, or have me believe that you believe that. No way, no way. Let me say that again. Swift moves about $1.25 quadrillion per year. I know people go to sleep dreaming about XRP taking off. They go to sleep dreaming about regulatory clarity. The people that understand this, they're counting the money. They don't even have it yet. Just licking their thumbs and just counting just stacks of money in anticipation of what is to come. If they even take a small part of that, that price is going to shoot through the roof. Remember what XRP was designed for: to replace Swift. Do you see what's happening in the world right now, where Swift is pretty much weaponized? The rest of the world understands that now, and they are looking for other systems to utilize where Swift can't be weaponized against them. Guess what the infrastructure, the system is that they've been looking at around the world to use other than Swift, so that certain powerful countries can't control the entirety of the world. They've been looking at XRP, Ripple, XRPL. They've been looking at it deeply. What if they begin to use that? Now, if they were to begin to use that, let's just extrapolate a little bit. Redacted. I got to redact that statement. The redacted power of the world still would want control over the world, but how would they do that if nobody's using the Swift system? What can they use now monetarily to weaponize it, or weaponize against or control everyone else? They would have to conscript the new system that everyone intends to use. What is that system, once again, that they're looking at that could replace Swift, that countries around the world are looking at so they can escape the threat of a weaponized Swift system? The XRPL. So that redacted powerful country that can no longer control everyone through the weaponization of Swift, they can conscript the XRPL. They can take it over by buying up all the coins, by integrating with it, by working with Ripple. There's so many ways that they could take over that system and dominate it once more. You believe that they don't want to give up? You believe that they want to give up power? That they don't want to maintain it? That they won't do what it takes? I don't know what to tell you. In any of these scenarios, XRP wins, and holders of XRP win. It doesn't matter how long it takes, man. They're estimating 2 to 3 years of infrastructure setup. Listen, when the pressure is put on, there is no time limit. And you'd be surprised how quickly things can move when the pressure is put on. The world is in a very tumultuous state. $1.25 quadrillion per year. Now let's go. Now, this is just from internet searches, of course. But we want to go a little bit deeper than that, give you some better information from some very reputable sources. And what more reputable source could we possibly have than Swift itself? By the way, I put this document a little while ago in the members only section of the community tab, so the members only section could read over the document if they should so please. Now let's go here and click on this Swift annual review PDF from 2020. And we definitely, when they release it, we'll be looking at the 2021. In the members only section, when you click that little join button, they will be getting it as soon as I get my hands on it. They will get it. But let's just take a look here. So how many institutions are connected to SWIFT? Mind-blowing. 11,000 plus. 11,000 plus institutions are utilizing SWIFT. If XRP takes that over, then these are financial institutions, or they're moving major capital across SWIFT. 1.25 quadrillion, 11,000 plus. Imagine the volume. Imagine that volume going across the XRPL. What does it do to that price? If XRP even takes a modicum of it, because I know so many people out there are going to say, well, it's improbable, because not impossible, but improbable that they would take over 11,000 plus the fullness of SWIFT. It might be improbable. It's not impossible. But even if they took a modicum of it, let's just play that game. Even if they took a tiny piece of that, what does it do to that price? Does that price remain below all-time high? Does that price remain below $5? Does that price remain below $8? You believe that? Maybe you have a good point and I just don't know it, you know. Average daily interact traffic, 9.4 million. Total file act traffic, 7.1 billion. That's a lot of traffic we're talking about here. Cross-border traffic on GPI, 75%. Countries and territories, 200 plus. Do you see where we're going? Do you see why people have been drooling for years over XRP, buying the dip every chance they get? Do you see the vision? Maybe you don't. I don't know. Maybe you don't. But the vision is quite clear where all of this is heading. How could anything stop that? How could anything stop this? I mean, it's inevitable, in my humble opinion, not financial advice. But this is why they say XRP is the one. This is why. As well as, like I said, all the banking coins, they're going to get a piece. XLM is going to get a piece, a big piece. Algorand is going to get a piece. So many people forget about Algorand. I love Algorand. One of my commenters, hopefully you're a subscriber, was telling me that they love Algo. This was on one of the Bitcoin videos. Remember, when I make videos, it's not to tell you to buy anything. I'm just expanding the channel, just talking about a few different things to grow a little bit. That's all. But I love Algorand. I've been talking about Algorand since I first had this channel. That's one of the first protocol that I came to everybody with when it was a very, very low price, by the way. I love Algorand. They're going to get a piece. Hedera, HBAR, is going to get a massive piece. Hedera HBAR is going to get a massive piece of the market in every possible way. They dominate when it comes to smart contracts. They dominate when it comes to transactions per second. They're going to dominate with the CBDC infrastructure that MTech is pushing around the world. And they're not the only ones. There's other pushers of HBAR as a CBDC infrastructure on the rise, but we'll cover that at another time. So they can land CBDC as well. HBAR is going to take a big chunk. Cello could take a piece. There's so many good banking utility coins. But XRP is going to have a large piece of the pie. So when they say all the money, they're not joking at all. Their intention is there. $1.25 quadrillion. Generational wealth beyond the likes of which anyone has ever seen. That is why they call XRP the one. That is why. And those people will not part with their XRP. It's not going to happen because they know what's on the line. They know why the institutions are buying themselves time to load up on XRP. Buying themselves time to FUD everyone out. Put the fear in their heart. Condition their minds to sell when they want you to sell. As soon as the media puts something bad out, you're selling. The people are selling, but not the XRP army. They don't do that. No, XLM, the same thing. They hold firm because they understand what is to come. The wave of money. I can't even say wave. It's more like a tsunami of money. 1.25 quadrillion. Trillions on the day. What does it do to that price? People, put some prices in the comment section, please. I would love to see them because a lot of people out there are very mathematically savvy. And I know they have some numbers. What does it do to that price if they take over SWIFT? If they take even a piece, let me know. Inform the people there, because XRP hate is at an all-time high. My goodness. Fin availability is 99.9995%. See, this is something that where I want to dominate Swift when it comes to XRP. Listen, XRPL developers and engineers, let's make sure that fin availability, if they're still going to be using that in any type of way, or whatever messaging, if they're going to be using ISO, however they're going to do this, I don't know how long it's going to take to transition, whatever it's going to be, let's do 99.998%. Let's shut Swift down. Let's shut them out, close them out. Let's take over as much as possible. That's how I feel about it. I say dominate the competition, absolutely destroy them, leave nothing left so they don't have a hole to crawl out of, cover the hole up. And we take all of that money, $1.25 quadrillion, anything is possible. Let's take as much as possible. I'm not saying that we can scoop up everything. Maybe we can, but I'm saying scoop up as much as we possibly can. And that rise is going to be a beautiful rise. Another interesting little tidbit is at looking at this map, XRP is able to reach regions that Swift doesn't even cover. We're able to scoop up money when it comes to all of the developing economies, as you've seen, developing economies that Swift can't even reach. There's a large multi-trillion-dollar market out there for cross-border remittances that they can't even touch, that XRP can also bring in. Keep that in mind as well. So what is possible is actually bigger than what most people postulate. It's actually bigger. But time will tell. But that's why they believe XRP is the one. I get money wherever I can, from the top and the bottom. But I'm definitely a holder of XRP, XLM, Algorand, HBAR, Cello. I'm not parting with any of them. Not going to happen. That's not going to happen. I'm not parting with them. I'm seeing this through to the end. To the end. So until next time. Well, wait a minute. I'm messing up my own outro. Hold on a second. Now that you have that information, what are you going to do with it? Well, I know what I'm going to do with it. So until next time, let's get to the money.